Right, we're starting on our feet today. Standing on our feet. Just your feet, so have it down, feet underneath the hips, spread your toes, and then press down for the big toes of the toes, outer edges, inner edges, and heels. So everything's kind of grounded to the floor. Roll the shoulders as you inhale, exhale, squeeze back. Do that again. Is it me or is it really warm in here?
No.
Is it cold?
Yeah, I'm cold.
Just me then.
You're not well.
One more. Open the palms, press your fingertips to the ground, let your shoulders drop down. Deep press the shoulders, drop your chin to your chest. Take a little roll towards the armpits. Tucking the chin down, back to center and to the other side. Just continue that movement, rolling the, so your eye gaze is down to the floor the whole time, your chin is touched the whole time, and you're looking down to the armpit, back to the chest, to the other armpit. So you don't lift your eye gaze, then you don't move your body. Oh gosh, something just cricked in my neck. I'll never mow the lawn again, by the way. Never.
What?
Mowing the lawn again. 2.5 hours it took me. Lift your chin. Roll those shoulders.
We started, so
Your arms wide. Lift up. Interlace the fingers, push your palms to the sky. Take a lovely deep stretch. Squeeze your belly, soften your knees. Taking the tip over to the right. Lengthening out. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Push the hips slightly over, but just drawing through the core. So you're controlling the movement. Back to center. Carry on that move. Exhale. So today's going to be quite a consistent flow of movement. Quite a lot of mobility stretch today. It's a non-repeat, so everything you do won't be repeated. This is a stretch. This is our dynamic stretching. You have to repeat stretches to warm up. Back to the middle one more time, over to the left. We come down, back to the center, reach up. Soften the knees, lengthen the spine, squeeze your belly, and we're going to dive forward. So you're going to, from the knee bend, you're going to open the arms, and then squeeze your arms up towards the sky as you dive down. Like you're about to dive with the diving board. Soften the knees, get lower, get lower, get lower. And then let your fingertips drop to the floor. Nice deep knee bend. And then extend and bend one side, let your hips float side to side. Do what yoga can today. You can tell what kind of session we're doing today, right? Yoga session. 2 more each side, bending, extending. Come on, Richard. Wake up those muscles. Bend the knees, take your eye gaze forward. We're going forward and we're bringing ourselves into a plank position. So shoulders pull back, nice strong position through the body, squeezing the butt, pushing your weight to the heels. And we're taking the toes for a little tap out. Abduct the left leg, back to center, abduct the right leg, back to center. Stabilizing the rest of the body. As you take your leg out to the side, feel your waistline, controlling the movement. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, last 1. And then lift your hips up, downward facing dog. Okay, set yourself up. Bend the knees. Lift your bottom up as high as it will go as you lengthen out through the spine, extending through your arms and melting your head and chest down. Eye gaze to the toes. Really feel that stretch through the upper back. And then ground your heels to the floor without letting your hips move. Squeeze the belly to lift the hips and melt a little bit further. Take one more breath here. And then soften the knees. Walk your hands back to your feet. So now you land on your feet, your upper body can totally relax. Scoot the belly in, let's take a roll up. So let your whole body hang forward as you roll up. So don't take any pressure. Once you hit the top, you lift your chin, you roll those shoulders. We take our arms and we pull them back behind. So imagine you're doing like a shoulder extension back behind you. And as we inhale, we're going to float forward, exhale down into a squat, arms come forward, sitting down. Inhale, come up, squeeze your shoulders back behind. So make a real point of putting your shoulder blades together. Exhale, float. Sit back into those heels. And make sure the knees don't flow too far forward. And then back up. So this is mobility. Yes, we're doing a squat, yeah, which is an exercise, but this is actually really good. Ankle, knee, hip mobility, shoulders. We're working into the core of the spine, so squeezing the belly to keep that lovely control. Let's start to get a bit deeper. Ideally, those hips dropping as low as your knees, 90-degree angle with the body. 3 more. Two more. Maybe one more. Hold this one down. Now, look forward between your fingers, reach your arms higher. Arms up, shoulders relaxed. Extend the elbows. 5, 4, sink those hips. And fingertips to the floor. Straighten out, bending, extending those legs. Just what you did before. So yes, it's no repeat movements, but yes, we're going to be doing repeated stretching, Richard.
Blocks.
I was meant to get blocks actually. Bend the knees and walk yourself forward onto your hands and knees. In fact, I'm going to get your block because they might be hands in all of that. So once you're on your hands and knees, cat cow, lift your chin, lift your bottom, let your back dip, and then cat stretch, allowing your spine to arch to the sky. And repeat that. Do that 4 times, slowly through your own breath. I'll get you an additional one just in case. And then drop down to your elbows. Make a triangular position through the arms. Interlace the fingers, tuck your toes, come up into a lovely elbow downward facing dog.
Focus.
Huh?
Dolphin or focus?
Focus. Call it what you want.
It's dolphin, this one.
Dolphin, yeah, dolphin's easy when you move through it. So slide your toes back. That's what we're going to do. Just like we did on our hands. We rock our bodies forward. We pause. And we're taking those legs out to side again. Abducting the legs on your elbows this time. So really think about hip bones facing down. You squeeze the butt, take the toes out. As soon as I do that, my waistline kicks in to hold the leg in that position. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. And 1. Lift the hips back up, walk the toes in. Soften the knees, lift your bottom, lengthen the spine, push your heels to the floor, stretch the body. So have a look at the mirror. Your tailbone is the tip of your triangle. Unless you're making a wonderful curve like Richard. Come on, get that tailbone up. And then lower your knees down. Take a quick child's pose as you lengthen out through the elbow. And reach your fingers forward, narrow arms, melt the head and chest down. And then if you have a look forward towards me, my arms are extended, I'm just doing a gentle sway, side to side, feeling the stretch down the sides of my back, down into the rib cage, down those lats. Push your bottom down into the center, reach your head and chest lower to the ground as you stay isolated, but reaching at the breath. And then slowly roll up, come back up, bring your knees back underneath your shoulders, take your hands forward, and then slowly move your body forward, controlling the movement through the triceps down to the floor. Good. Bring your fingertips to the side of the temples. We're going to lift up, lengthening the arms, circle them all the way around, interlace the fingers, and stretch and lift those legs and squeeze them together. Then release the legs, release the hands, open the arms, all the way forward, and then bring them back to the side of the head and lower them back down. So it's about a 10-second process. Lift, lengthen, circle, then take those fingers, stretch, lift the legs, squeeze, pull the shoulders back, open, release, arms release, and come all the way back around, back to the side of the head and lower it down. Yeah? So if you want to reduce the range, because as soon as you bring your arms forward, That's quite strong on the back. And if that isn't for you, then instead, show you on the way back down. Release the arms, pause at shoulder, T-point, and then bring the fingers in and drop down. To do the same, you can lift up here, open out to a T, circle around, then catch the fingers, lift, legs up, squeeze them together, pull the shoulders back, release, all the way down, and release. Good. Oh, I'm sweating, I'm not doing anything.
Not a movement.
Come on, lift, legs, squeeze, fabulous. Nice, everyone's looking beautiful, beautiful in this room today. Your shoulders are all right, aren't they? Okay, just give me two more. Intense kind of exercise stretch. So your last one, when you've done this one, your last one is coming now. You know what we're going to do. We're just going to add a little bit in. Once your arms are behind your bottom, your legs are lifted, they're squeezing, your arms are back. Let's swim kick the legs. Now shock them into something completely different. Squeeze the butt to lift them, dead straight the knees. 8, 7, 6. Lift the arms. Lift the arms. 3, 2, and then release. Back, make a pillow, turn your head to one side, let the body roll. Just sit.
That's all the cost of our back.
Yeah, that is very much indeed. Don't worry, your lower back will be rewarded with lots of lovely stretching. Turn your head the other way. Take a few breaths here. Bring your fingers round to the sides of the shoulders. Pick yourself up. And then as you walk your hands in, just take it to the nice isolated cat stretch. So tuck your chin, give the belly, tuck the tailbone, and push the floor away, open the shoulder blades out. Do the absolute opposite to what we were just doing. Tuck your toes under, lift your bottom, walk your hands to your feet. Just standing parallel on your feet together. Inhale, exhale, drop down into forward fold. We'll get a nice deep stretch. Straighten the legs as much as you can to lower your chest. 10 seconds breathing into this. Top of the knees, roll up slowly through the spine. Roll the shoulders. Okay, left leg, step it forward. We're not here for long. Arms out. We're going to drop down into our left leg. Turn, and then drop the elbow into that knee, and then take that arm out wide. And I want you to bend the back knee as well. So not that back, that leg's not extended. You're holding the position there. Then inhale, release off, come back up, and extend. So we drop down. Nice bent knee, same side, and then reach and twist. And now we can extend that right leg at the back. Reach the arm behind. So your palm is facing that direction. Back to the middle, back to T-shape, extend. Woo. Woo. One more time, drop down. Turn, elbow to knee. Open the arm, twist, and extend that leg. The other leg might be easier. And then back to center, come up. Reach the arms up high. Relax the shoulders and reach your fingers to the floor. Drop down and pulse 10 times. After our 10th one, get as low as you can with that knee. Practically touching the floor. 5, 4, 3. We're going down to the floor. And drop. Hands inside. So if you need to use a block, use a block. Take the foot a little bit further apart and slide your back knee away and come into a hip flexor stretch. So you might want to bend the elbow, lengthen the spine, sink down, or drop your elbows if you can. But try and get your back knee as far behind you as possible, so that leg is extended, as your hip is extended behind you. Bring your left hand onto your left knee. And then Not only are we going to open up to a twist, we're going to then wrap the arm behind and open and turn the shoulder away from you. If you wish, you can extend your right leg. It's your choice. You might want to stay here. I'm staying here because my body is so knackered from 2.5 hours of mowing the lawn. Stick me in a body combat class all day. I'd be happy as Larry. Put me behind a mower, game over. If you're up on your knee, drop back down to the knee, rotate yourself back down, bring your hand back, walk the foot in. Now, lift that back knee, slide the foot back, plank. Take your feet a little bit wider. Now, we're going to take that arm out to the side, down, out to the side, down, and forward, down, forward, down, out to the side. You can do it on your knees if you need to. That's fine. If you're doing it on your knees, please stay in a plank. 2 more rounds. Reach the arm right up to the ear. Try to let the hips wobble. Squeeze the back. I have to pull in tight. Hold. Drop your knees. Slide it back, child's pose. This time, bring your arms. Catch hold of your heels. And then sink down, head down, chest down, arms down, relax. Woo! Just let everything go. Interlace those fingers again whilst you're there. And then stretch the arms up. And if you want to take it up to the next level, bring your knees a little bit closer, roll forward on top of your head, and then lift your arms up there. Make sure it's not your forehead, it's very top of your head. So your neck is safe. Reach the arms as far overhead as you can go. And then carefully bring the arms back. Relax. Hands and knees, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up to the sky. Look forward towards me, but follow me. Rock forward onto the tips of the toe, the right leg. Knee comes the outside elbow to the inside of the opposite elbow, straight back up to the sky. Forward. Come forward, elbow, elbow, and back up. 5 of these. Elbow, elbow, center, push up. 2 more. Elbow, elbow, center, and up. Don't speed, don't go speedy, speedy, speedy. We haven't got Anthony here to speed us up. Now on this one, we pop forward. Is that up it?
That was.
Come forward and hold with the knee. Now as you hold with the knee, scoop the belly in, pull the thigh in, and hold it just for 1 more breath. Come on, Ali, up, knee up. Now take it into pigeon. Quick breath in. And find your stretch. If pigeon is not for you, come into seated hurdle and stretch there. You right?
Oh.
Take your forearms side by side if you're in pigeon. If you're not, then well, you probably can do the same, yeah. You can. And we're going to start with the right arm, open out and twist the body up towards the sky. Turn, turn, turn. So you're leaning more into the left, you're not collapsing. And then inhale, back to center. Exhale, let's take it to the other side. And then carefully back round. 1 more time to the right. Pause, just pause it up there. Keep the weight sitting into that hip. Take a breath in, exhale, press it down. Pause in the center and twist, reach, squeeze the shoulder blade, look up. And back to center. And then take it into deeper stretch if you can. Now, if you're not already in seated hurdle. Then clap down into that left buttock. And then bring your knees together. I can turn my back to you now. And drop yourself down to your upper arm. Lift the lower leg off the floor. Keep the inside of you together. Clamp. Open the top knee. Close the top knee. Up and down. Okay, just be very wary not to roll the top hip. If you roll the top hip, you'll feel your top hip rolling. So you just want to squeeze up to the maximum point and drop down. So if I put my hand onto the top of my right buttock, I can feel the movement, but I'm not feeling my hand being pushed by my hip. That's where you know you're rolling. I have quite a lot of limited movement in this, so my body's just not designed to do this. Okay, do 4 more of these for me. Try and keep your lower legs off the floor if you can. That's it. And then pause. That top leg now comes up as one piece. And then tap back down to the lower leg. Up and down. So knee and foot come up together. Abduction. If you need to drop that lower leg, please do so. Otherwise, keep it up because it's still working out. Squeeze both your butt cheeks. And try not to rotate too much. It's kind of coming up, ankle and knee together, straight back down. It's abduction, not rotation.
Then to fall on my left. When
Pardon?
the buttock that's on the floor, it's sort of falling towards the mirror.
So
Come up.
you need to stop it.
No, I'm trying.
You're quite curved in your spine. You pull your shoulders back towards the back corner of your mat. And then take your right hand in front of you. Okay, 4 more of these. Lift up, lift down. Try not to rotate your knee up to the sky. Keep your kneecap pointing forward. Hold your last one up. And extend the leg up towards the sky to make up a half V. Squeeze it back. So if you can see your thigh, pull your leg back behind you. Point the toe. Tap it down, just behind that bottom leg and straight back up again. Straight leg, up and down. Come on, lift and lower. Lift and lower. Don't rotate that hip. Keep your right hip stacked with your left, Richard. Pull your right hip forward. Right hip forward.
What's happening with the left leg? Still just bent.
Still where it is, yeah, hovering. You can drop it to the floor if needed. 8, 7, 6. Don't turn your toes up to the sky. 4, 3, 2, hold the leg up. Now pull the toes in and turn the big toe down towards the ground. All the way down. Hold it. Heel is leading up to the sky. Heels up, toes down. The toes are turning up. Your heels meant to be turning up. And same, Richard. Take your big toe down. 1, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Oh, that was horrible. Give it a little rub. Now we are going to simply rotate all the way over to the other side. So just flip over, keep your heads up same end. Get the other side over and done, shall we? Bend the knees, stack the hips, abs on, lower leg just lift. And then we lift the top leg, the top knee only. But my right buttock doesn't want to hold my leg up. It's like literally just collapsed on me then.
Now you know how we feel.
These, and we all know, people have been encouraging for a long time, are my worst exercises ever. I hate them because I need to do them. The big area of weakness for me. So one side's always easier than the other. Not necessarily your dominant side that's easier, that's often the one that causes most of the pain. Okay, 4 more of these. If you can keep that lower leg hovered off the floor, then do so, and then we lift up to abduction and straight back down. Foot is soft, Breathing up, try not to let the kneecap rotate up. This leg goes better than the other one.
It's just a horror show.
Horror show. So it shouldn't take long for that acid to build up. Again, you can put your hand on your buttock briefly just to make sure it's not rotating. And drop your lower leg at any point. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Stays up in the air. Extend the leg. Point the toe. Now squeeze the butt, pull the leg behind you because it will automatically come forward. So you can't see it if you look down your body, and then press it up and down. So I'm squeezing the buttock to keep the leg behind me. Core is engaged to stop the hip from rolling. And then the outside of the buttocks and the thighs are doing the work. Try not to do this, because that's nice. Hips stay parallel. 8, down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one stays up in the air. Turn the toes in and the heel is pointing up, the big toes down. And we pulse. As high as we can go. Come on, squeeze it up, squeeze it up, squeeze it up. You want the pain to be here. 8, 7, get it higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Oh, that was bad that side.
Pretty nice.
And then from there, we roll over onto our feet. Fine today. We'll let it go next one.
Got a little bit in for the next one.
Yeah. Hands to the side of the shoulders, shoulders pull back. Push into your kneecaps and lift your bottom. So lift your lower tummy off the ground. Right up, squeeze the belly. And then continue to lift it off. Bottom is going towards the sky. Chest follows. Oh. Come on. Drop straight back down. I don't want to see anyone's chest lifting up before their tummies. Tummies up. Lift. Come on. Come on. No. Come on. Straight back down. Ali's not even come up that time. We're doing 5 of these. Bottom up. Power up. Just goes to show much more upper body strength you need to build, right? And straight back down. 2 more.
I like this one.
Bottoms up. Tummies in. Yeah, so do I.
I can do this.
Anything to do with strength work like that then. And down. Got one more. So one more to do, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want to do
Two more
toes
crowding.
this time if you want? If you want to lift your whole leg, all your legs off the floor.
Toes.
Do it with all your legs off the ground.
Okay.
Go. Up. Last one. Fabulous. And then pull your knees underneath. Just slide your fingers under. Take a little stretch here. So you've got your hands on the floor, extend the elbows, and push your bottom back a little bit. Oh, how nice is that nasty stretch?
Really good.
And then hands back down. Touch your toes, downward facing dog.
We should go for that top lunch.
Hey, listen, you're burning calories, they're gaining.
Yeah.
Okay, walk the hands to the feet. Take a few breaths here, stretching out those hamstrings. Lower your head, chest down. Lengthen the knees. Keep the belly in, roll up. Take a lovely shoulder roll at the top. Okay, step your right leg forward.
Boy, myself, I've got to go now. Sorry. Stop saying.
No. I've stemmed your recording to the house to the other side. Arms out. We drop down into that nice lunge, and then we bring the left hand around the outside of that knee, and then open the right arm whoop, out to the side. It's the first one stays in bent knee back. And then we come back up. It's gonna be my wobbly side. Stand tall. Good. Inhale, drop. Exhale, arm inside. Open the arm out and extend the left leg back. Stretch the left leg back. Think that hip. I think we're all wobbly this side, but this is your more stable side, isn't it? And back up. Slowly, 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 slowly. Just find a spot to balance. Drop. Rotate. Stay in the lunge until your arm is fixed. You open that arm and then extend the back leg, staying low in the hip. Turn. Push that knee slightly out in towards your forearm. Okay, we're going to do one more of these. Come all the way back up. Find a spot. Straighten. Abs on. Inhale, drop down. Exhale, rotate. Open that arm out. Squeeze the shoulder blade, lengthen the left leg. And then we come back. We can't talk. Arms up to the sky. Woo! Drop down. Pulse. Oh my goodness, I really can't balance. 8, 7, 6. I need some water. 4, 3, 2. And we're going down. Hands down inside that foot. A little walk out. Slide your left leg back. And then find your hip flexor stretch. You might want to come to your elbows. You might want to bend your elbows. And just think about length of your spine as you lower your hips down to the floor. Bring your right hand onto the right side, open, twist, and wrap the arm around the waistline and open the shoulders. And if you wish to lift that left knee, do so. And if you do, stick your hips low. Twist, 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 twist. Look over that shoulder. Look up to the sky. 5 more seconds. Extend that back knee, your knees into the ground. Raise your arm up. Put it back down. Pause. Take your hand around the outside of that foot. Tuck your toe under, lift that knee, slide back, plank. Drop down to your elbows. Take your feet wide. Take your right hand outside, fingertips to the floor, and pause there. Don't let your hips rotate. What happens here is this. Okay? Square your hips off, bend the elbows, feel the arm strength, stop to the other side. Why are you laughing? I don't know.
Because it's so awful.
And then bring the hand back in. Drop your knees. Walk your elbows in. Walk your knees in. And then bring your hands around. Interlace the fingers. Drop your head. Drop your chest. And then roll on top of your head, lift your bottom and stretch the arms again. You might want to stay here, that's fine. Release the hands, fingertips down, lift up. Up your toes, downward facing dog. Let's take a little walk through it first. And then I'm going to give you a really nice stretch, okay? Take your feet wide, not too wide. Look at what I'm doing. Turn onto the edges of your feet and then drop your head and chest down and stretch. If you can, walk your right hand further over to your left and melt your head and chest down. You get a wonderful stretch for your rib cage. Getting it? Getting it? Okay. Lift your hips. And then back to center, rotate your toes, straight over to the other side. Take your left arm for a little walk towards your right and melt your head and chest down. Push down as the edges of your feet straighten out. Woohoo, that's really sharp. Lift your hips, melt your chest. Then rotate back to center, drop your knees down. Take the weight off your arms. But I have safely tucked my toes under and sit on my heels.
I can't do that. I've got a bunny.
You've got a bloody beautiful.
A bunny coming from that foot.
Nice.
Causes issues in a big toe.
It's coming, it's just like arriving, it's not there yet. You should knock that on the head before it becomes something. Okay, come forward. If your feet are tucked, just slide them away, press them into the ground. It's quite nice to lift your knees and just press them down that way. Okay, tuck your toes, lift your hips. Downward facing dog, right leg up to the sky. Then roll forward. Keep the left leg straight. Take it to the outside of the elbow, the inside of the opposite elbow, back to middle, and reach up high. For 1, forward, round, round, center, 2. Three. Breathe. Breathe. We've got 1 more to do. Don't rush it. Pause, and then we come forward 1 more time. We float the knee underneath the chest. We squeeze the belly, lift it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then land it. Find your stretch. Lift up. And drop down. Forearms stay side by side. You just take a couple of breaths here. Okay, let's go. Left arm, reach it, turn and twist. Open out, we exhale. Take a nice long deep breath in, and on the exhale, we float the arm back down. Just carefully transition to the other side, float it up, squeeze the shoulder blade, look up to the hand, inhale at the top. Exhale, float it back down. Back to the other side. One more. I'm going to do 3, so I don't miss my mum's day. Reach, squeeze. So we do last time to the left. Think deep into that hip. And down. Last time to the right. Down. Find your stretch a little bit deeper if you can. 10 seconds here. Carefully come up onto your hands. Tuck your toes under. Downward facing dog. Bend the knees, lift your bottom, get lots of length. This should feel nice and easy now. Take a little bend and extend. And then press the heels firmly down to the floor. Walk your feet towards your hands, hands towards your feet. Bend your knees, grab hold of your big toes. Inhale, lift, look up and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Straighten out through the knees, make your head and chest down. Do that again. Inhale, look up, lift and lengthen. And then melt down. Release the hands. Slide your hand up to the top of the kneecap, pull your elbows back and roll your spine up. Again, the chin comes up last, and you always take that shoulder roll to reset the spine. Open your arms, take your left arm up. That one. Take your right arm up to catch the wrist, then pull out of that left arm and take a. So it's much stronger this time, pressing down into all 4 corners of your feet, and try and lean a little bit further as you reach. Take your eye gaze up, squeeze your butt, and then inhale up to center. So hold the other wrist, pull you out through that right side, and then to a side bend. Looking underneath the arm. Inhale, exhale, release up, come down. Shoulder roll, reset. Open your palms 1 more time. This time, bring your arms all the way up. Bring your hands together, down in front, bow, clap. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you.